Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anas here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As today here, I'm going to do my 2022 Qatar FIFA World Cup Australia versus Denmark preview here. As it's just happened here, it has been an absolutely just wonderful scenes as well, especially from that goal there from Matthew Lecky as well on 60 minute as well, which we're going to go into as well. But if you guys are brand new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channels as well for more low content there coming in the near future as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this review. It's going to be actually just speechless, I'm going to say. And yeah, man, there's like so much to really like progress through on what's happened there. A kickoff there from 2 a.m. this morning. Now I didn't really get to watch it live as well as I pretty much like explained it there. Yesterday on the preview as well. I had to like get to sleep there for like work there as well. And I was just like so like hoping that we can win, but I sensed that Denmark were going to like scare us. And a matter of fact, Tunisia, at the moment they were like actually winning there against France. They're 1-0. Believe it or not, since France were mostly playing the B team there as well, which fuck you France for playing your B team as well. But it doesn't really matter. We get the win against Denmark as well, and what actually seems as well, man. But yeah, let's get into it, man. So first of all, man, I'm gonna see if there's like any people there in your live chat. No, there's not. But we'll go through with that if there like is like any there. Okay, so where do I actually start, man? All right, so from the game as well, the first few minutes as well, it's been like mostly like Denmark there getting possession there mostly, and yeah, as he bitched there on receives a early book there on the fourth minute as well after pulling Skull Olsen there to the ground. And then we was positively in position as well. But Denmark attacks there were like making like a lot of runs behind the Australian backline as well. When they got into the final third, rather than trying to pass away through the defense, which I don't know why they were not like coming through as well, trying to like break through that massive defense, the massive space as well. When we were like early on there, not really marketing, so not really marking the actual great strikers as well with the players such as like Brett White, um, bloody Mahili there as well. Olsen as well, Lindstorm, but yeah, Christian like Ericsson there wasn't really doing that much in the first half, other than creating a set piece as well. Straight after on the 2 minute as well, when Mahili as well just was just like receives a deep passes as well there from let me just check on it was a deep pass there leaving Breakaway. I'm not too sure. No, it was from Christensen, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was Christensen who just put in a deep free ball there as well for Breakaway there as well, and yeah, Breakaway there was just and yeah, I know it was from was it from Breakaway? No, it was from fucking number 2 there for number 2 there Anderson as well. And yeah, he just received the touch there. I believe it was from Breaklight as well, or was it from a Jensen there? I'm not too sure. But yeah, they took a little touch as well to even uh, get through the big, massive uh, uh, defensive space there that the Socceroos back line there was like rain as well, which uh, they were still covering, up there in the middle there as well, which made it like a little bit tricky as well for uh, Edison there to really put it on his right foot as well. But once he did as well, he just put it, he just showed there a little bit too high as well. And it was just like easy there for Macaroni there to really pump away as well for a corner. And yeah, but on on the yeah, 17-minute. This is when Christian Eriksen takes a free kick as well. He takes it from his right foot as well, and he curves there on the outside as well, and then it floats um, onto Christian there as well, but Christian there is there on the outside end as well. And on the 21 minute as well, Jackson Irvine as well, gives it up there to he went ahead there and just like floats there into the position of McGrady. And then McGrady there takes his chance as well, and then he tries to beat it, and he tries to get as much space as well to even try to beat Ensign as well as much as possible. But he tries to curve it there as well on the body, I believe. And yeah, he just like a curve there into the keeper's arms there as well. And yeah, Michael there just like seems like he's there straight on his glove as well. And yeah, he couldn't really put in a knuckleball as well, which I think he could have done, but I think he like hesitated there, and he was trying to maybe like at least put out like short since he saw uh Ensign there just like coming in as well from the left there, and yeah, to try and block a shot, but yeah, he did got space as well, but yeah, didn't really have that much space there to really like take full confidence there as well, or to really like think about on how he's going to like swing in, or even what sort of like a technique he really needs to get to even try to get on the top right corner as well, try to squeeze it in, which it was pretty like impossible. So yeah, that was a little bit of a waste, but he had to do something as well to at least hope that they would like a slot in. But yeah, um, on the so that was on the first minute and the first half, and then on the third minute, about like 3 minutes later, Denmark here from Helena as well gives it up there to Olsen as well, and then Olsen there as well puts in the one more pass there. So yeah, he puts on a play up there as well. Off to off to Jensen as well, and then Jensen there passes back on the inside there to Ensign as well, and then Ensign there. No, it was not. No, it was not from Ensign. It was from Olsen as well. Back to Olsen, and then Olsen there tries to put it back on the inside there, and he takes it from his left side as well. But it was just like easily, just like stopped there by a little slide tackle there from who was it? That was from, I believe that was from uh roles as well. And yeah, as well, just was just too good as well. I believe it was Rose. Not too sure. He is on full HD, so I can't really see who actually did it as well. But yeah, yeah, it was like a good like marketing there as well. Once again, most of the Danish like boys there were just like most like marked there by most of the green gold like defenders as well. But on the 4 minute as well, once Mishik there receives the ball there on the left as well, trying to come up on his final third, takes the takes the shot there outside of the box there from his left foot as well from a long range, and it just goes all the way there to Michael's gloves and once again as well. I know that he was trying to do something as well. He was trying to maybe release hoop that might maybe like Lecky or either what one of these boys as well. Kind of like at least maybe like touch up as well with maybe like a something on what like a Goodwin does as well, similar to what Goodwin there when he just like a curve there when he across there on an open plate as well onto Mitch Duke there to pull off a impossible like a technique that no other like a Australian striker can really like a recap on as well, if they can. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a waste like a like an overplay as well. That he could have maybe just like across in as well for someone there to like hit it as well. But I think they could have been a little bit done there maybe for a good one. But but I do like understand that Mitch Duke there as well had to like at least for something as well, which I feel like that he could have done a little much more better as well. And yeah, once again, a play that could have been done there much more a little bit much better. But with the amount of space as well, our ideas there were a bit rushed. So we were like moving on, up there on the halftime as well, and over here being like received it by a Mitch Victor once again, and then off to Goodwin there as well. He just absolutely drills it there on the crossing there, but it's been cleared out there by Christian there as well. That could have been a possible goal there from Jackson Irving as well. I think it was about to come on as well. Yeah, I think there could have been like a touch as well from the right foot there from Jackson Irving. I believe he was trying to like chase him there. So no, it was I think it was on fucking yeah, I think it was gonna go there to McCurry there as well. But yeah, he couldn't win it there against Christian as well. And yeah, that was half time, 0-0. I thought Australia potentially were making the much more bigger plays as well. I thought that Mitch Duke, and a Goodwin plays as well could have like possibly maybe done much better as well for their crossing there, and it could have been like a touch there to like go in there to maybe be afflicted there by McGree or ever just maybe Lecky as well. But you know this this is where things started to change here throughout our attack plan in the second half. And the Danish here, they kind of took things to really to try and open up our defense much more in the second half. I do want to say, okay, no, there's no people there in your live chat there still. I do want to say, man, that most of the first half, I do think that the Danish most of the time they were like receiving more position as well. But to be honest as well, Australia they really got the chance there. Once you managed to got the ball there, when it was like nearly up there to a half time as well for the first half, and like I said as well, the Danish failed to really get through our defense as well, and that just really showed a lot of our positives in the second half. And the Danish really need to get Christian Eriksen as well much more involved. I believe since he can really put in some good touchline passes as well, but I feel like that it really needs to go through our backline there as well. Is instead of like running like along with it, trying to go like around as well. If I could at least put in like a more through ball there as well, into much more like open places. There's that I think that it will possibly score in the second half. But let's see on what happens here in the second half between Socceroos and Denmark. So in the second half, 59 minutes well, it was being received there by their bench player as well. Michael that Demskar there. He passed on there to a Hodgeberg. Sorry if I pronounced his last name wrong. And then he just touches it off to Olsberg there as well. He just came on the bench as well. I guess replacing Hilliard as well. Let me just give me a sec. If it was, I think he did replace Hilly the second half. Let me see. Hilly. 51 minutes. Let's see. Olsberg. Oh no, he replaced Martin Brent White there in the second half since Brent White there wasn't really was like missing game like marked as well. But like Dolberg, sorry, Dolberg, Kasper Dolberg there was like doing nothing like better or like receiving like a little much more like a space than what Martin Brent White there did in the first half as well. But like a Demskar there wasn't really like up there with good players as well, and it was like a easily press there from our defenders as well. Mostly like Christians there, I believe it was. Let me just see. It was, I think it was Denek there who just tried to clear it away as well, and he was just really physical as well, just pressing on as well, and it was just been received as well. And this was the moment as well of Tim McGree. Free ball there to Lecky. Lecky, he tries to beat Jensen as well. He tries to beat Hilliard as well. He fakes it. He goes in there and he sees open space as well. Big like expansion there on the right as well. And he pushes his shot as well. And he just like slides in there as well, like he's playing golf as well, sees the hold as well, and just like skims it in there through Hilly's legs as well. That makes him and do you lads wants to know what happens next when he slides it through Hilly's legs. It goes through Schmeichel and it goes under him, through on the right netting, the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to the Socceroos on the 60th minute. How in the flying fuck did Lecky not only try to make, Mayweather as well, but also try to put in a little fake shot as well, and he puts it in as well, takes another, nutmegs him, beats Sir Michael as well, on our long range as well, I think. So was it like outside the box there? Maybe outside the box? No, it wasn't actually. It was yeah, like that is just so impressive. I don't think, or I can't even like remember, or like I don't feel like any other like a Socceroo or even like a long time like a Australian like a soccer supporter. It happened like supporting the soccer there for Australia there before. The Socceroos was like even a thing there back in 2006. And I don't think I remember the last time I played there to even do that, to even get the Socceroos' first ever second clean sheets in its history. So no, it's our first ever. It's it's like second ever clean sheet. That they had to they had to wait 48 years for this. They had to wait 48 years for this to get themselves a clean sheet as well. One against Tunisia and one against Denmark as well. My fucking word, it was just absolutely just amazing. The scenes, the raw, and Denmark absolutely just disappointment. In the second half, they were mostly playing there on the backs of the ball when bringing on their bench players as well. No impact there from them at all. Dolberg just didn't like recap on what the chances were, and his reception was just actually just like a hesitant there as well. Denmark, they share, there was just like a round of like ideas, but all they had to do there is just put in they have big free balls there from a Christian like Ericsson as well, or like over there from like Olsen, or from fucking Lindstrom, Forsberg, from even like Michael like a Damsgaard, Dolbreg. They did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing. They will be marked and they'll be targeted there as well. And I don't even think that they even got like a shot there in the second half. Like, wow, like so shocking there from that Danish as well. They will they were being named from fucking quote unquote himself, the dark horses. Like even one of the most biggest like experts that fucking that one of the most biggest football challenges as well out there at the moment said that the Danish were going to be the possible like a dark horses there for the World Cup. What? And how that age, my friend? How the fuck that age? I know that he wanted the Socceroos to get through there. So show it to show it there to Ogden as well. I saw his vlog as well with all the Socceroos as well. Celebrate the win as well. But my God, a lot of people have so many like a high like an expectation there as well. One person as well on ESPN, like an FC there on that channel said that he predicted Denmark there to get into the World Cup final with France. What the fuck? Wow. Oh my God, mate. Everyone had everyone had Denmark finished second in the group, and they finished bottom last with Tunisia defeating France in that. The amount of position had 13 shots only 3 on target. Australia have 4, and yet we have more fouls, and yet we had less passes, less passing. Actually, like uh, actually, our pass actually there was like 64%. Theirs was 82%. They had 3 offsides. That's 6 fucking corners that they could have like at least like a slow in there, funny ahead there for like for, for, for like a Michael like a Des guard or even fucking like a Dawsbury. Someone there to even win their funny ahead as well, since none of our most of our Socceroos there. I'm good there on the high board as well. Unless you feel like saying like a Mitch Steg or a Lecky or a Goodwin, none of them. None of my players that to really like a point up there to really like a set up there to really like a score up there for a little like a head there. To even like put in like an A card as well. But I feel like the people are like around the Danish there a little bit too much as well. They have seemed like an opportunities, yes, but man to man, they have Socceroos defense, which is absolutely superb, and one of the most best defensive plays that I've ever seen from our Socceroos side. Seeing from their highlights as well, great physicality, great composure. Just yes, I know that the position game as well was a bit off there in the first half, but in the second half we started getting things like going as well. Starting to like counter much more there in the second half. When like Denmark there was like giving us so many like opportunities as well because of our defense there. Soltar was just like absolutely just amazing as well, coming out of his own backline as well, coming through in and out. Jamie McLaren was a big player as well, and my God, like a McLaren as well. Once again, absolutely just amazing. There in goal, he managed to get his first ever 2 clean sheets, not 1 clean sheet, but his 2 clean sheets in a 1-0 win. First time ever in his career to create history. My God. And my Matthew Leckie deserves man of the match as well. In a creative moment as well, that no other Socceroo like a legend, especially Tim Cahill, can ever do that. Like naming one Socceroo that can stand up and nutmeg a Danish player to defeat the goalkeeper as well, puts under, fakes it, to take per skill for that. That was clean. That was absolutely clean. I don't care. That is going to be one of the most top 5 best plays, best goals of all time in our soccer history. That is just so remarkable that people will not stop replaying the moment, and yeah, and I will not like it either. Like, my God, Denmark Florence Bird was so poor that like a Christian like Ericsson there barely was like even involved. What were they doing? They were mostly playing in the back. They were shocking, and with the amount of chances that they had, the bench players they just were like so like off the target there tonight as well. Second half, they had to like turn things around. They knew that Australia were trying to like to correct something there as well. They knew that they were getting a bit like a skim there throughout like over space with Goodwin, Mitchell Dick as well, and yet they just like to, and they just like took their time as well, and just like tried to go like around them, instead of like putting like through as well, with like so much like a fast pace as well, finding your key plays as well, in the right moment in the final third, and yet it was so slow that I, you're trying to like at least take the little touches as well to even try to create space in and try to like at least take shots as well. But the physical Kelly as well just beats them. It just couldn't like a him in Denmark. They were like around. They were running. They were running out of like ideas. They couldn't like produce on what they did against France, and they were just absolutely just like shell shocked. They could not believe on what we were doing. Mate, Maheli was just absolutely just terrible. He was just absolutely just uh, Kumisnet tonight. Christian as well. He was. I thought he was trying his best as well, but he just couldn't like hit the market as well. Uh, and I feel so sad for Christian like Ericsson as well. I'm just massively just like disappointed as well. I said in my preview as well that the most he had to give the ball to Christian like Ericsson as well, and I did absolutely none of that at all. They missed the biggest like opportunity as well to turn things around as well. They got themselves a draw against Tunisia as well. They lost against France, and it was like an all or nothing here for the Danish team as well to meet those like expectations, and they absolutely choked on that expectation there really hard, and all the prediction there for the Danish team to qualify for the knockout stage as well really aged really bad. It was just absolutely just terrible. The whole plan there for the attack there was just like so wrong. But my God, Denmark absolutely just disappointed as well. Like my God, the amount of like opposition as well, and still like they finished like they did last. I gotta say, Denmark, I am actually just ashamed of you. I expected better. Um, and one person hilariously said on ESPN said, yeah, sure, like Qatar was worst of the team as well in the World Cup. But I gotta say, but he said, I gotta say, Denmark were not far off. And to be honest, I gotta say, they're kind of right. And yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. I was just a little bit like interrupted there as well. And yeah, man, yeah, it was just so like inspiring as well for like all the soccer as well. And yeah, but yeah, I do want I do want to like quickly say my man of the match as well. Since I think I need to get ready for BBK as well to us to possibly like us to celebrate the tribute there of the goal as well from Matthew like as well. All right, so I'm gonna say my yeah man of the match has to go to Matthew like number two should be there. Also there to Sultan as well. Once again, his defense and his movement there, which is actually just like incredible. I'll go for number three as well, Matthew Ryan as well, keeping that clean sheet as well. He was just absolutely just amazing. Number four there, I'll go for possibly McGregor. I thought he was pretty good as well, but pretty good in defense as well. I would say fucking I'll say that Jackson like when they try his best as well. Number five, I'm possibly have to go with uh, uh, D, 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 Jen, D, Jen King, which he was also very physical there in the defense as well. Sure, he got himself a yellow card as well, but he was also pretty good. But yeah, the man, the Socceroos actually just an absolutely just inspiring win. Arnold knows what he's doing. He has shushed the Denver Broncos as well. And whoever said that Arnold could not do it, oh yeah, he was going to be this just a coach there for the Socceroos, who hasn't even like played for the Socceroos there at all as well. He was going to fail, just like the last coach as well. Which he wasn't like Australian, so what like I experienced him. Like that's my ship is like a win as well, and yeah, yeah, man. Like I know that our bench players didn't really do that much, but once again, they didn't really they didn't really need to, and you know that's the good part because Denmark they they need their bench players there to do something more, not ours. Like come on, man, like so amazing. Like Arnold has a great history. He is you got to say that he is on the peak of being of being of, of being one of the most greatest soccer coach there of all time. He knows what's the telling. He's seen the problem there throughout the young squad. He's seen what players he has to use a lot. He knows the formula, the sleeping um, time as well, and you know the energy, the passionate, the motivation, not to worry about like anything, not to listen to the hype and this and that. He knows, man. He's such a goat. Arnold is a fucking goat for the Socceroos, and you know what? Like, and I don't even care if you like come like at me for this discussion because you know what? I don't care. I don't care, man. Arnold is a motherfucking goat. Lecky is a goat. Mitch Duke is a goat. Matt McRyan. I'm sorry for all the Grey Wiggle fanboys and other kids as well. I'm sorry, but McRyan is better than Andrew Redmayne. He is also good as well. Too many goats there on the side as well that, that I can name it uh, for like hours and hours and hours as well. Like I'm so proud. All the green goals as well. They have gave it. They okay. Maybe they maybe they didn't give it their 1,000% there for the opposition as well. But throughout the defense, they they control the ball as well, and and they they defended their legacy as well to get through to another stage as well, and they will burst. Uh, Argentina as well. I believe 6 a.m. there next Thursday. Can't wait to watch as well. I'll probably watch a little bit of it as well, and yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it there for the Australia versus Denmark Group D 2022 Qatar FIFA World Cup as well. I am a little bit like a speechless as well, and yeah, I hope you guys do like enjoy this review. If you guys did, please give it a like and subscribe for more local content coming in the near future as well, especially for the Qatar FIFA World Cup as well. And yeah, I'm gonna get everything pretty much created as well since I need to get ready as well. And yeah, take care, and hopefully we can get on the road to 500 subs there before Christmas has also come as well. And yeah, this has been National Sports League here. Take care and peace.